Alright, hey guys, so there's a deer right over there in the side of my yard. I'm not sure if it's gonna run away, but I'll try to get as close as possible. I want it to come back, so I don't want to scare it too bad, but you can see it's laying down right there. I think it's actually hurt. I saw the back left leg and it looked like some kind of wound on it, so something must have happened. But I don't want to get it scared, so it feels like it can't come back here, so I'm gonna let it be. But that's pretty cool. I mean, that's like literally 10 feet from my house, a little bit more, but that's pretty close. So hopefully it's something that it can heal from. That's a pretty good spot there. It's pretty well hidden. You can't even tell it's there. Alright guys, so I actually did walk down here. It's walking towards the creek this way. We can follow it pretty easily when it walks on the sand like this. Still going straight. And this is where it starts to turn. The tracks really disappear. But it looks like it did come this way. You can see it here. So it did come this way, but they're harder to track once they get in the harder ground. They love it in here though. There's many deer in here. I still see tracks, yep. And he just made these, so he's probably right up here. Let's see, could have gone that way or this way. Yeah, here's some tracks. Oh, I should have been more quiet. There's one over there and one just jumped over there. And they could have been different ones. Oh, actually, there's one right there. Look at the size of that tree. That's huge. So they do love it down here. There's a deer right back there. It's really hard to see. It's actually looking at us. It's really almost impossible to see. Can you kind of see it? It's moving. This is probably where most of the deer are and where they go. They love it back there. I did hear another one over here. I mean, look at this. I mean, there's probably deer in there and you just walk by it, and like most predators probably do, and you have no idea the deer are even back there. It's a good spot. You got some water to drink some water. Look at all those deer tracks there. Or different animal tracks. There's a deer right there. You can see their white tail. I'm pretty positive that's the one I saw in my yard, but you know, yeah, it is kind of limping. The back left leg, something must have happened to him. That's too bad. So I don't want to give that one a heart attack, so I'm going to let that be. But I'm going to continue walking this way. Because I did hear another deer. I don't know if you can hear that, but there are mosquitoes everywhere down here. Depends what time of day you come down here. Right now, you are getting a lot of mosquitoes. And this has a lot to do with it. A lot of this is like stagnant, still water on this side. And then this side, you do have the moving river, but this side, there are a lot of mosquitoes being bred out here. Heard a bird. I thought it was a duck. Every once in a while you get ducks down here. There's a frog right there. Right there, okay. It's hard to find it on the phone. So that's actually kind of a smaller frog. When we were kids, we used to wait there until they're a little bit bigger. Oh, there's two of them. See them both there? I learned something pretty cool about frogs. When they eat things, you know, not everything is digestible, and you know, some things maybe are poisonous or other reasons. Frogs can actually spit out their stomach. You know, it takes time. They have to find a spot that's probably safe, so no one will eat them while they're doing this, but they will sit there and force their stomach out of their mouth. And then by using their back legs, they will force whatever they can't digest out of their stomach while their stomach is out of their body. It's very interesting. But frogs do that a lot. So if you ever see a frog and they're just laying there and they have like something out of their mouth that you don't know what it is, it almost looks like a big tongue, because you know frogs do have those long tongues anyway to snatch their food. But if you see them and they're not really moving, maybe just let them be, because they are trying to get rid of something that they can't digest. So let's see how close we can get before they jump. There they go. That's why it's so hard to catch frogs. They jump, like right now I'm probably like, was 10 feet away. So it is pretty challenging to get frogs. We used to have different ways. We used to get BB guns. You know, this is back when we were like 10 years old, 8 years old, you know. We used to come down here with BB guns and sometimes try to shoot them, but that is pretty hard. BB guns aren't very accurate, and maybe just I wasn't the best shot. But we used to get them that way, and probably the easiest way, we used to have a big net. They had to be very small, the net had to be, and we'd come down here and, you know, just whoosh, catch them up like that. And we'd have a bucket, and as soon as we got like 10 or more, we'd bring them up to my grandma, and she would cook them up for us. Just thinking about that. Ah, there jumps a big one. You can't even see them really until they jump. And even after they jump, sometimes I remember as a kid, they'd jump and we'd jump in after them. Once they jump, they like will bury themselves into the soft sand, the soft mud. That didn't bother us though. But look here, here's some deer. Some deer tracks going every which way. So they come right up to the creek and probably just drink some water. But I'm gonna continue going this way. They keep jumping as I'm here. I need to go get myself a net, I think, and try to catch them eventually. I don't have a net anymore. All right. We used to catch them by hand too, but that was when like all this was caught, and we used to like have the patience. We'd sit down here like on our stomachs and just wait, and then catch them with our hands. Probably my reflexes were quicker back then, but we didn't always have nets, and we didn't always have BB guns. We would catch them by hand as well, but the majority of it was by the nets. All right, guys, I think I'll just say goodbye here. So the deer over there that I saw in the yard is over there somewhere. Maybe eventually I'll go up by my house again. I don't want to spook it anymore. But this is definitely where all the deer are, the majority of them. Over there, they always come down here and they walk all along here. All right, guys, hopefully you're having a good day. It's another gorgeous day here. We need some rain though. I wouldn't mind having some rainy days. Everything is really dry. Some birds that just flew by. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. And we'll see you guys next time.